I 100% agree with you. It could be the Matrix, a glitch in the Matrix. So
Red pill, blue pill.
you choose.
I haven't seen that in a while.
You said what? You haven't seen that in a
I haven't
while?
seen it in a while. Mm-mm.
Well, welcome you guys to another episode of Bubble by Blex. Miss J is glitching. Wait,
Oh, that looked offensive. I'm sorry.
why is it look offensive? I missed. I didn't take
We're not
it.
gonna go back to it. I
No,
apologize.
that's fine. It's fine. That's fine by
I
me.
didn't mean for the, I didn't mean it. It played out in my head differently. I was trying to glitch like an actual like
Well,
screen glitch, not an internal body glitch. Sorry,
now got it.
my
I got it.
bad friends. My bad.
Either way. So, anyways, we're talking about Miss J glitching because she if she looks like she's a part of the Matrix right now. But girl, happy Saturday. How about that? How about let's just start off with a
Yes,
happy
yes,
Saturday. It's nice and sunny and bright. I'm not gonna complain about how cold it is because at least we got the sun.
yes. You know, I don't complain about it being cold at all. But I'm sorry. Before we go any further, we have to address the ears in the room. I'm not going to go any further before we talk about them things on top of your head.
Okay, listen. Sometimes when I need to pick me up, I put on my Minnie Mouse ears. These are my Encanto ones. I feel like I have Christmas ones somewhere.
How many Mickey ears do you own?
Like right now, five, five, five. I have a pair on the way right now. I got me some Death Star ones from the Disney store. So they're
Interesting. Okay. We
yeah.
listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. We're gonna have to do something on that. I told my the only thing about those Mickey ears is it's like a headband. So after a while they squeeze and then I get a headache. So
Hmm.
um and they don't really go with my Pinky in the Brain t-shirt. Girl. I used to love that cartoon. Um but yeah, but we need to do that episode. But speaking of
Listening and not judging.
listening and not judging, exactly. On this episode, we're going to talk about something that I saw come across the interwebs, which was people being petty. And as Christians, thankfully, some of us have been redeemed from our pettiness and reborn and
I'm not raising my hand in agreement. I'm just saying hallelujah. I don't know if I'm.
and renewed. However, there are some of us out there who still need some prayer. But either way, we've all been through it. We've all been through breakups, bad breakups. We've all been in situations where you've had an argument with a current spouse or an ex and done petty things. And so what I saw, pardon me while I lotion because this cold weather's got my skin super dry.
I
Um, I saw on the internet, Miss J, where this one girl said her and her ex got into it and she broke up with him. And she was so mad that she stole the thermostat off the wall.
actual like
She took the actual thermostat she had in video. I was like, girl, first of all, you're incriminating yourself because you're sitting there with it on video and you posted it. But yeah, took it off the wall. And I was like, that is another level of petty. I've done some petty things. Don't get me wrong. I ain't perfect. I ain't Jesus. But that you gotta, you gotta get tools and stuff to remove that, unless you're just that strong to snatch it off the wall. But it just had me cracking up because the comments, people were just tearing it up. It was so funny to me. And people were talking about they've done it before. They would turn the thermostat all the way up to like 85. This would be make you mad. 85 degrees and then took the thermostats off. So people's houses was like burning hot.
I would be so upset.
You would be mad. Can you imagine coming home? It'd be like a whole sauna
I
in
woke up
your
this
house.
morning because it felt like a sauna in my house. It was only at 73 degrees. I was mad. I'm like, oh my God, it's hot.
Mm.
God.
I would
That,
be mad someone did the opposite. You turn my air all the way down, frost me out, and I'm coming home and it's like 30, 40 degrees. I'm gonna be mad.
that is extreme petty. I mean, I've done petty things.
Hmm.
Like I don't think I could ever. resort to like dismantling stuff like that. Like I've taken batteries out of remotes and changed like Wi-Fi passwords and stuff. Or, like because I think we might have mentioned this like just in episodes in the past, but like I'm more of like a vindictive type of got your ass type of person. So that's how my petty kind of like will surface. So like I'm good with like I'm gonna inconvenience you real bad until you actually understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Like I think I told you a story. I had called my ex's boss one time to see if he went to work when I knew doggone well he didn't go to work.
No, you did not tell
I
me.
did. I did.
Eh.
I did. He was like, nah, he's on this guy. Nah. I was like, oh, okay, sorry. Okay. But I'm
Mm-mm.
sorry. That's a little too far. But yeah. So what else? What else have you
So,
gathered?
I mean, for me, I feel like, of course, because the generation we grew up in, I think we all have had our waiting to exhale moments, you know,
Oh,
is what I like to call them. People, you call it petty now, but I
her
call it
fault.
waiting to
It's
exhale.
Bernadine or Bernadette. What doggone it?
Oh, shoot. Girl,
Whoa.
don't get me lying.
We're gonna call her Bernie. It's her
Okay.
fault. It's
Okay.
she started a whole thing burning her stuff in the car in the BMW in the driveway. It is trash.
It is trash. It's
It's
what
her
she said.
fault. Actually, we can go back a little further. It's Lisa Left Eye Lopez's fault too for burning
She,
the toilets in
she
the
sure did.
bathroom
She
in Andre
did.
Rison's mansion. So
And
it's
burnt
like,
that whole mansion down. I'll never
please,
forget that, watching that
please.
on the Channel 5
No,
News. It was a blaze.
it was so massive, and like his mansion was like surrounded by trees. So like all I could think of was like a wildfire was going to start. I was
It's
like, nah,
spread.
they're like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I mean, for me, the worst I've done is like I have put the sugar in the gas tank. I've done that. I have poured back in the day, the enamel of the paint on a car used to be I don't know what they used to use in it, but it would react to Coca-Cola. You pour Coke on somebody's car, it like would tear up the paint. And I have done that before.
Ooh.
I,
Oh
I
my.
have. I admit I've done that. And I've also done, like I said, the waiting to exhale. Put all the clothes, I didn't set them on fire, but like dump all the clothes on the lawn. Like one of my ex, I took the whole anything he had in the house and didn't throw it in the bag, just drove by where he was staying and just tossed everything out on the lawn. Cause see, I'm not a vindictive person, but I am a one-upper. You do
Yeah.
me wrong, I'm like, oh, okay. You playing with fire, bruh. And
Yeah.
now I'm about to show you what happens when that fire hits a blaze.
Are you a fire sign? Is that why?
I don't know. I have no
I
idea. I
don't
don't
remember.
pay
I
no
don't
attention to
remember.
any of
I don't
that.
remember. Are you an earth sign? I really don't
I
remember.
don't know nothing about those parts. I just know whether I'm Scorpio or not. I don't know that moon rising, moon failing, moon
Not
flipping, moon sailing, fire rising. I don't know nothing about that part.
That's funny. We're this is on our discussion because I saw an actual Instagram video. Sonia Richards Ross, the track star,
Mhm,
on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
mhm.
Her husband are good for like doing little IG skits and stuff. So they had like a little petty one that I just saw like a few days ago. So it was like a little video, like playful, of course. They're not beefing, y'all. Don't start no rumors. But
Right.
like her husband like cracked all the eggs in like a 12 count carton of eggs and let the eggshells in the carton. So when she went to get it to cook eggs, it wasn't nothing there. So that's one thing. She he went to go like light his cigar. He didn't have a his
The
torch
the
thingy.
clip thingy.
Yeah. It was like a little back and forth. It was cute, but like stuff like that, like I could probably, I don't know if I'll see myself doing it, but don't mess with my eggs though. Don't mess with my food. Don't because I don't want
Yeah.
you to do that to me
Don't
either.
mess with my food. I saw another one where someone said they took all the seasonings out of the person's house
Now we would
and
fight.
left them with like just ginger. So,
Or like salt and pepper.
yeah, or just
Figure it
salt,
out.
pepper. Like that's the only thing. Like, can you imagine you go get home, you about to make yourself a good meal and all the seasonings going down? For me, yeah, that is petty, but you can easily go to the store and just go get you some. Might cost you a
Why
grip.
would you want to do? Yeah, like why would you want to, like if you had like for like people who cook, if you had a whole array of seasonings that were just magically gone, that would piss me off.
I was gonna say that would make you mad. It would make me mad too, especially if you did it right, like right before the holidays. I'd be
Oh,
mad. If I don't got my onion powder, my
my garlic powder, my
mhm,
seasoning blends, my Tony's. You took my Tony's?
my tomato sauce. Yeah. Mm.
Oh, oh,
I haven't heard of someone. Well, I've heard of people doing the, like you said earlier, you took the batteries out of the remote, but I've seen people actually steal remotes. Like you ain't gonna have no remote up in this house.
now something like that is like that's like in the top five of like petty like decisions made because we all do not we live by the remote.
Hmm.
And nowadays, you cannot change the TV without your remote. It ain't
Yeah.
like back in the day where you could get up and like go to the TV and hit the side panel or
Hmm.
whatever. Like I think you have one too, like a Fire Stick. If
Yeah,
you
we
lose
got the
that, you're
Google Chrome one.
you out of luck. Okay,
Yeah.
there's no app. At least I don't think so to change the
No.
channel. So you out of luck.
Because what some of the cable companies did get hip to people losing their remotes and all that stuff broken, so they started giving you a remote control app on your phone. Because I used to
Yeah,
have one with Xfinity, but I don't know
yeah.
if Google and Roku and Fire Stick, I don't
I
know
don't
if
know.
any of them have it or not. They
I
might.
don't
I don't know. I've just never seen it though.
Apple TV, like the actual console or whatever it's called, they have an app for it. I haven't used my Apple TV thing in a long time, but they had a
Hmm.
for it. But I use my Fire Stick now. But I trip when I lose it in the couch cushions. I'd be like, where is stuff?
I know. Well,
So
because
I can
our
imagine this if I
generation,
took out my house.
we grew up, right, in the beginning of the remotes. And some of us couldn't afford TVs with remotes back in the day. Our parents couldn't. And so we were the remote. And so when you got a remote, we were ecstatic. So I would hate to lose. I would hate when my dad or mom would lose the remote because I don't feel like getting up and pushing the channels. I don't feel like getting up and turning the knobs. So
Mm-hmm. And then like I don't know how it is now, but can you buy a universal remote for like a
I
really
don't know. Remember when they used to they used to sell those universal remotes and you got
remember
punch
having
and
this set?
code.
I know we are off track, but remember having to like set and like
Yeah.
put the code in and everything.
Hmm.
That's inconvenient as hell right now. I'll be damned if somebody took my remote right now.
Right now, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't be thinking about that. But this is the next level of petty that some people do. Another thing, speaking of knobs, this one's funny. One of my homegirls did this. She took the knobs off the stove.
How do you do that?
You don't
Like the
remove your knobs when you clean the stove knobs? You can pull them off. Because a lot of people, if you are a huge OCD clean fanatic, you can get them things off.
well, I'm a renter, so I don't fool with that. So I'm not trying to pull a knob and be like, how do you put it back and have to call
Yeah,
me?
you
So I'm
can
gonna leave
pull
that alone.
you can pull them things off, but to
I'm
pull it
not
off,
even gonna
I
play with
was
it.
like, girl, you going another level.
That's that must have been a huge fight to pull the knobs off a doggone stove.
Pull it off, and then how you replace that? How you explain all the knobs? It ain't like one broke. How you gonna call KitchenAid or
But you
Whirlpool?
know what though? But see, here's the thing: men are crafty, right? I'm assuming you said a homegirl did this.
Ooh,
Cook.
homegirl. Hmm.
Men will just order food. That's not going to affect them. They're not going to like sit and cook. It's like he's going to be like, "Well, you need the knobs. I'm ordering pizza."
Well, this was a breakup. She wasn't going back.
Oh, she wasn't going back.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
ahead, girl. Okay,
Yeah, no, she wasn't
do
going
your
back.
thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing,
Yeah. I
homegirl.
think those next level ones are like the I'm done and I am not coming back, so I don't care type thing. So
Okay. So
yeah,
okay, I'm still thinking of like an ongoing, like in an active relationship.
an
Because
active
that's usually when
relationship.
I'm the most pettiest.
Hmm.
Because like breakup wise, like I kind of be like, I'm done. I don't have the energy to
Air.
be that, yeah, to care and be that petty.
Right.
So I was talking to my sisters about petty things in like their marriages and relationships and stuff. So we all said that we have been quiet, like if we're in an argument with our mates or whatever, and they're driving and they miss the exit, and we know we don't say nothing and let them miss it.
I'm
Okay, raise your hand.
I'm
Okay.
I currently have not been delivered from that because I'm still guilty of doing that right now.
Yeah, ever will.
But I'd be like, because you gonna tell me, I know I'm doing, I know how to drive, I know where I'm going.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, you do that. Okay.
what that's what men need to learn. When the woman says, okay,
Okay. Cool.
that is a signal for some of you done messed up and something's about to go wrong. When you hear that,
It's a high pitch okay too. Like, see, men don't be y'all be thinking,
okay,
okay,
exactly. Okay.
all right. You fly right past an exit, or you pass the best place to park, or here's the entrance to the restaurant or whatever. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need my help? Because
Mm-hmm.
a minute ago you said you got it.
I've
So
learned my lesson with the parking thing. I do. He probably listened to me. I don't care. I give two suggestions, and that's it. I'd be like, oh, there go a parking space. No, you don't want that one? Oh, okay. There go another parking space. Oh, you want that one? And then after that, I'm like,
So
I
okay,
know.
I just have to ask really fast. Does he
Mm-hmm.
like to park close to the door, or
But his
does it depend on
skinny
which vehicle
self,
he's in?
with his skinny fit self, he likes to park as close to the door as
Okay.
possible. And I'd be like, yo, I can afford to walk. It's fine. I'm one of those people, I just want to park. And when I get there, I want to park. I don't want to drive and keep driving and keep looping and spend 10, 15 minutes looking for a parking space. Because by then I want to leave. I don't want to stay. I
Mhm.
want to go. I don't, no, I don't want to go on Target no more because we didn't spend 10 minutes looking for a parking spot. I'm like, we could have been parked. Just so when
Yeah,
I drive, I'm like, there's space, pull in, everybody get out. Let's go.
yeah.
That's
I,
me.
okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, with my friend, my tutor, sounds so childish. He has a huge truck.
Uh-huh.
Huge. So he has to park away from like people. So
Okay.
he's gonna park like spaces and rows back. And I'd be like, you can't just like let me out and then like then go park the car. No, I gotta take this trek to the car. Like, no, I don't enjoy that.
Mm,
So like I at least try to bargain, but then like I realize this fight is beyond me. I
yeah.
even one time gave him my dad's handicap decal. I know that is totally.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was like, look, just
Okay.
I said, look, here, slap it on.
Oh
Let's get
wow.
out.
Oh wow.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I was so irritated,
I
and
do
like,
get to that point, like you said, where after the 5 minutes of looking for something, I'm like, can you just drop me off at the front and I'll just wait for you?
yeah,
I don't got.
yeah, and like you said a moment ago about just giving up or knowing your fight. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be quiet from here on out. You do that. I'll suck it up and walk because y'all know I hate to walk, but it's fine. And usually I don't like to walk is because depending what kind of shoes I have on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Speaking of shoes, I
yes.
did talk to one of my homegirls, and she said with one of her breakups, she cut all the tongues off of her ex's Jordans. Every single pair of shoes he had, she cut the tongues off. Every single pair. I was like, girl, you got to be very mad to sit there and cut and damage hundreds of dollars worth of shoes.
I okay.
But I know we talking about like girls on the flip side. I know I have had some petty homeboys, and I actually have a homeboy who broke off every heel of his ex's shoes.
Okay, wait. One at a time. Hold on. Time. Flag. I need a napkin. Hold on.
People are
Let
petty.
me go back to the Jordans because we all know the sneaker culture. That's expensive as get out.
It's very expensive.
I don't have any words. Okay. So I wow. He must have did something really bad.
He was cheating.
Dang.
That's the thing. It's one of those things where
I'm speechless. Wow. Ooh.
people people it's one of those things where people you gotta stop playing around with people's feelings because if you don't know who you're dealing with, you don't know what you're gonna end up getting.
That part.
Uh,
Yep.
you there's just certain things you shouldn't do. If you sitting there on a whole cheating rendezvous, because that's my thing. Not to go completely off topic, but that's my thing. Don't cheat on me. If you're not happy, let's just leave and break up and break the thing. But more than that, if you spending my money
Mm.
on something else, okay? Because if we're together and we're married, even if we're just dating, it's our money.
Yes.
Okay?
Amen.
Our money goes towards our bills. And
Right.
you spending that money on someone else, giving them gifts, putting them up in a hotel and stuff like that. Yeah, that's enough to send some people over the edge because that's our money
That's
that
terrible.
you decide to go spend on somebody else. Yeah, nah, bruh. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool for
I
me.
don't know what happened, but I feel like you deserve those tongue lashings in the Jordan
Right.
because he can't resell none of those.
You can't resell none to
He can
replace
wear
all
them, but
that. So it's going to be a grip.
he can wear them, but he can't like show the top part. So he have to like put the pants leg and look real cheesy wearing them. And how do you sew back a sneaker tongue? I've never known how to do that.
I
Ooh,
don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you could take that to your seamstress or to the dry cleaners and be like, I can bring you 10 a week. I need you to put this stuff in because they got some foam or something in them and just repair my sneakers.
Mr. Shoemaker, can you help me? Like, how do you do that?
But can you imagine on the flip side, like I told you with one of my homeboys, you that bad at the chick. I mean, she did him wrong too. You
But
broke
how do you
off
cut the? How
every
do you do
heel,
that?
just
How?
broke the
Oh,
heel.
you pop them off.
Yeah, pop off the heels.
Now, I wear heels. I do, but I know that would hurt you more than it would hurt
That
me.
would hurt me. That hurt my heart because I wear heels a lot. And just like we said with homeboy going to get the Jordans fixed, you gotta find a whole cobbler, okay? Which they ain't a whole bunch of them left nowadays. But you gotta find a whole cobbler to go and try to repair. And I don't care what nobody says about no gorilla glue and all that stuff. Sure, it may be strong, but it ain't always that. It ain't that strong enough to keep my heels together.
Wait, hold on. You find a cobbler. They got like it's a wooden store, like a wood front, and you open the door like the bells jingle.
Yeah.
Somebody come out with a tap. Hi, how can I help you?
Yeah. With his little apron. Hi, how can I help you? What are you here for today? We don't get many visitors.
I was choked on my hair.
I would be so mad that not only did you break my heels, you have made me go find a cobbler. Okay?
You had to
A
go to
whole
Helen, Georgia. You had to go all the way up in the mountains to go find this cobbler. Oh
It's
my
a whole
God.
journey. You have to turn that into
Oh,
a whole blog.
with
The
all your
journey of the
shoes, all
cobbler.
your heels, and
All
then
because that's another for me. That would be a grip to replace.
oh
All those
my
heels.
God.
Here's another one for you fellas. Cut every handbag strap.
Oh no, we fight. Mm-mm, mm-mm. We going on Judge Joe Brown for that.
I've seen it. I
I
know
want I
you
want
don't
all
have
my handbags intact. No, that would hurt me.
that would hurt, right?
No, I
You
would
know how
cry
I feel. I
again.
named my bags. Okay.
Yes, we
I
would.
would could you imagine Petunia strap being broke off? Girl, I would lose it.
Oh God. So, ooh, you just I gotta chill. What if somebody got to my perfume collection?
Ooh. Yeah, you better listen, you better not piss nobody off because they may go and break every single
They don't say nothing, right?
or if they really petty, empty them out and replace it all with like color water.
Water.
Is what they might do.
Or all fake ones or something like
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Like, why does it smell like alcohol?
If that happened to you, I'd be like, y'all, I would tell y'all on the podcast. I'd be like, Miss J gonna be off for a while because
She can't do this. She has to seek she's in a civil litigation right now.
she's in a recovery mode. She
Ooh.
needs to recover from her recent experience. Now, and
Ooh.
don't y'all take none of these as ideas, and please don't run off and do one. Because again, we're Christians and we are delivered. Okay.
Disclaimer is such. These are only the opinions or blah 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 blah.
Right.
Not da 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 da. Okay.
Mhm. Yes, exactly.
Oh my
So
God.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that would hurt. Oh, that I would hurt for you if somebody poured out all that perfume. Y'all don't understand her collection. She got a collection.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Like
still
she
getting.
said, how I am with the heels, that's how she is with the perfume.
Y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna start showcasing it in 2025. See if I can make some money off of it and become a low budget influencer.
Listen,
Because I have enough to showcase, but I would really be heartbroken. It's like my mom with her Harlequin romance novels. Like she
oh,
would lose it if somebody was sat there and just went like this and took, or not destroy, but like like purposely like move her like bookmark or something, or like
mhm,
that's petty. Like I don't want to be like say like we're gonna be just so like destructive here, destructive.
mhm.
Like yeah, I don't do that. Just leave people stuff alone. Don't do that.
Yes, leave people stuff alone, but y'all also be careful with people's hearts because again,
That part
people
too.
people do some stuff. I mean, people have broken off heels and everything like that. I've seen people talk about removing everybody, like their entire every shoestring, just remove it all. Like they're like that. I didn't cut or damage anything, but replacing all those shoestrings because if you have a bunch of Jordans and a bunch of different things, not every shoestring is white, basic white.
Yeah, yeah.
So you would have to find black shoestring. If you got red, you got to find
Orange.
red shoestring, orange. Like that's we got a homegirl who has a big shoe collection. You know how
Yeah.
mad she would be if somebody took out all her shoestrings?
I have to ask her if anything ever happens. If she got insurance on any of them doggone pairs of
She
shoes.
does need insurance on that stuff because yeah, that's I don't know what she would do.
You know what my best friend did one time? She reset the clocks in her boyfriend's. That's we were in college. She reset the clocks like again, this is back in the early 2000s, so we weren't digital like that. So
Hmm.
still analog people for those who were born after 2000. So she reset a lot of his like clocks, like the microwave, the whatever TV or whatever was around. So he was
Hmm.
late for work a couple times during the week before he realized.
Realized.
Yeah. It's just like you're so slow. It's like,
Right. Like, right. You ain't got no phone or watch, I guess. I don't
and
know.
like you know why she did, because again he was a cheater, pumpkin eater.
Men's got to learn. And some of you women, you better stop it.
Really, you
Because if
really.
y'all listening to this list, there's some petty people out there. Your feelings gonna be hurt.
So are we saying that these petty actions usually come from being cheated on, or some like a deceitful like a cause, and the petty is the effect? Like what are we saying here?
I think so. I mean, I think a lot of it is, yeah, you play with my feelings, whether it was cheating or whatever you did, you played with my feelings. And so, because even like we said, we get mad when you tell us, okay, you don't want to hear from us in regards to, where to park or how to drive. So we're like, okay, I'm gonna let you miss the exit then. So a lot of it is, yeah, it's definitely based on people's feelings. And sometimes as Christians, that's why you got to tap into your Holy Spirit. Okay. Stop being led by your emotions all the time. And not all of us are the best at doing that. I'm not. Again, I ain't perfect. So I'm it. But speaking of, you was talking about microwave, I saw on that same thread that I was on, a girl was talking about how she when she was broke up with ex, she took the whole microwave plate
Oh
and the
Lord.
roller thingy.
See, that's fun. Like, okay, I don't know the circumstance behind it, but that's to me, that's like a fun-ish type of petty. It's
Mhm.
not like it's not that serious where it's like you destroyed my shoes. Because you can order another plate on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Can you?
yes, you
I
can.
didn't know that because I have
You
a mini not missing microwave plates, but that roll thing be breaking.
You
And then
can order another
it
one.
don't rotate, and then so you just have the plate in there and you
So
hear
your food don't be hot and like
right. And
I
yeah,
don't want.
because if you hear the plate do 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 wobbling, it's really got the thing in there. And I used to be like, dang, how do you replace? Like it wouldn't be the plate for me. It would be if I lose that ring, that rotating ring. It be making
I
me
am
mad.
almost positive you can find it on Amazon, but like,
Probably can't nowadays. You can find nowadays. Now, can you imagine this in the 90s when people was doing this like
gotta
90s?
get a whole new microwave.
You gotta get a whole new microwave,
And
brother.
microwaves were not cheap back in the day at
They
all.
sure weren't.
And they were
And
heavy.
nowadays you can find one for 50, $100, couple $100.
Probably less than that.
Probably.
And
So ain't no
microwaves were
telling.
so big and bulky.
No, I don't know. But that I thought that was off the chain. Oh, you getting blowed up, aren't you, girl?
You hear that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, what you mean? It's a alarm or something.
It's text messages, but like it's coming through my MacBook. I'm sorry,
Oh,
y'all.
are you one of those people got everything all your devices connected? That
Kind of.
that because that was another one that I saw. Someone said that they had their like the house was the digital thing, right? So they had the thermostat, they had the home thingies, the little like announcers like Google Home or Alexa, all that stuff. They said they put their ex through HE double hockey sticks because they would have every all on their phone. They was controlling everything.
Now that is high level petty because where we are now in today's age, digital age, you like you just pointed out because I'm over here thinking that you couldn't hear the ding ding dings because my phone is on silent, but I'm getting the messages through my MacBook.
Mm.
I would lose my whole mind if my ex current or whatever mess with any of my devices and my setups and my routines because
Mm-hmm.
Alexa gives you routines, Apple gives you stuff. That's too much because you spend so much time
Putting
setting
it
that stuff
together, yeah, setting it up and putting it
up.
together. And yeah, and that's the people who talk about they did that, taking people's keys to their car. I've
Okay, I'm
done
not doing that.
I've done that. I've hidden it in the fit of rage. I've done it. I
Wait.
hid both keys. You ain't got,
Okay, hid the keys. Okay, that's fine.
yes, I didn't go as
I meant
far as
keyed the
like
car.
actually stealing the keys.
No, I thought you meant keyed the car.
Oh, no, 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 not key in the car.
Okay,
Like you can't leave because you ain't got
okay,
your keys.
okay.
I can leave. I got my keys to my car, but you don't got no keys. Not
Okay,
your
so
nor the backup.
okay, so what I've done, and like this is petty. Again, I've watched people look for stuff and I know where they are. So like with the keys, you're mad you want to leave, you can't find your keys, you can't find your phone. I know where they are, but I'm gonna sit here and tell you and give you the one up. No, I'm watching
Petty.
you.
That
Very
is
so
so petty.
that
And
is that's yeah,
and you just looking like you big dummy.
right back and forth like I'm watching a tennis match.
Mm-hmm. You want to be big and loud,
Right.
dumb enough and showboat. I'm gonna watch you look stupid. Looking for
That's my level of petty, and I have not. It's never going anywhere. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
We will be 8 years
That's
old, and I'm gonna hide your blood pressure pills if you miss
oh
if
my
you
God.
because I'm gonna be the one doling them out for you anyway.
Hiding people's EpiPens and their
You
diapers.
ain't getting this one today.
Lord. Oh my gosh.
You
People.
ain't getting into the center pro today. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That sound like Misery, like that movie where she had that man tied up, hemmed up, couldn't even escape. Come on, I'm here to help you recover.
Yo,
Lord,
Misery is crazy.
that movie was crazy.
Oh my god.
The last two things I saw was which had me cracking up. And these are I've seen in real life as well. These are not internet stories. These two are internet stories. I've seen someone, you know how, and this would make me bad. You know how your drawers to your dresser drawers, right?
Mhm.
How you have the handles. And your dresser, especially if you have the dresser drawers that like slide all the way into the dresser, remove every single handle so they can't open their drawers.
That hurts me because my drawer does that. My six dresser drawer, because like I have customized handles.
Mm-hmm.
I swapped them out. So that would hurt me.
That
That's
would hurt. That was super
that's
petty.
frustrating. Oh man.
You every day you trying to stick something in between the little gap to pull your drawer out.
You gotta get a spatula.
Somebody took every single.
Get a spatula or a screwdriver and like a flat.
You made that person big mad
Big mad.
if you took they took every drawer knob. You can't get in it without getting in that stuff. You can laugh, but again, these are not internet stories. And I'll tell y'all the last one. This is a very, very close friend of mine. Got
Uh-oh.
so mad. And it seemed when they did it, I was like, well, that don't make no sense. But then after I thought about it, I was like, oh, that's super mean. Cut every blind string from their blinds so they couldn't close their blinds. Every single blind string.
Dang. Look, I'm looking at mine right now. Like
It's like I'm one of those people, I don't even like blinds, so I would rather have curtains. But you got some people who don't have curtains because they rely on their blinds. They open them, close them, open them and close them. But if you cut every single blind string and you just gonna you gonna deal, you can't sleep in because the sun gonna be all up in your eyes.
wait, you said that's a real life situation?
That was a real life.
That person's sociopathic. I don't know who it is, but if I know them, I'm not gonna get on their bad side.
No,
And
you
if
don't know.
you know them, don't get on their bad side ever in life. Because golly,
And again, when you think about that, you're like, that's not that bad. And then you sit and
did you not see me look over here? I'm like, how?
you stew them on that.
There's no way. Like you gotta go like slat by slat to close it.
to close every single blind
That's
in
mean.
your house. That is so mean.
That's mean.
That was
Hey.
next level. And again, it's just be some silly stuff, and you just be like that, girl. And then you think about it, take people out.
Well, yeah, sorry to that person. Whatever happened, on behalf of that, I'm sorry. Don't cut blinds no more. Please do us all a favor. Put them scissors down. Leave the blinds alone.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'd rather someone cut someone's blinds than cut their Jordans and snatch off their heels.
I think the blinds kind of like trump the Jordans for me. I don't know. That just like okay.
Yeah, it is. That was next level. I mean, I think that would really, really get me, like I was saying, besides if you cut my handbags, if you cut the handles off my handbags, did you imagine somebody cut one string off every bra strap? Like,
Gotta go because you don't mess with cha cha and chi chi. No,
I would be so mad.
my bras cost too much money for y'all to play around like that.
Because bras are not cheap, even
They're
for
not.
some of us who are not that blessed. And you still, when you're older, you get a good bra. Victoria's Secret ain't cheap. Them bras is 30, 40, $50 a pop.
Mine is it's double that almost. So no. Mm-mm. Gotta wait for semi-annual
Well,
sales.
not double that.
We're about to lose it. So let's just say goodbye.
Mhm.